Hello, I am recording this in advance because when you attempt to share your Zoom screen in Zoom, it often does not display this control panel at the bottom. So, since what we're talking about is settings in the control panel, I'm recording this in advance so that we can capture this information. I have my lovely sidekick, who is a stuffed animal, who's going to be able to help display for us some of the video settings. So first things first, the quickest item is how do I hide my own face so that I'm not distracting myself? I know that this can be a very stressful sort of engagement for folks because they can see their own face and it gets very distracting. Well, in this little ellipses here, there's a menu and there is a hide self view function. So now the only person that I am seeing is my assistant. But as we'll see in this clip that I am going to insert in post, my assistant can still see me. And just to demonstrate, if you want to show self-view, which I'm going to do for ease of editing for this tutorial later, it's there in this view section. We can also do speaker view, which shows me in a small space at the top and it will show whoever's speaking who is not you in this larger area. So you can change that in this small section over here, gallery view, and again, hide self view is in this 3 ellipses. But what we're focused on today, that's the small piece, but what we're focused on today is audio. Since this is going to be open and we're going to encourage folks to speak, y'all might want to check your audio settings in advance and make sure that your mic levels work. So everyone's going to want to, before they start speaking, check their audio. So that information is in this section. There's this small caret here. In this area, you can check, like, for example, if you cannot hear or if others cannot hear you, perhaps one of these is not checked correctly. But what we're going to do specifically is audio settings. So the audio settings here, we're looking at volume. I have my volume for the microphone maxed out, but if I believe I'm too loud, I can uncheck this automatically adjust microphone volume section and reduce my speaking voice. So I'm just going to go ahead and test mic so that I can hear that myself. So I'm going to say test. And it's recording. So there you go. I heard myself. Now, if I decide that's too quiet, I can pop it back up and then say test again. Back up and then say test again. And turns out that's way too high, actually. So I'm glad I double checked. You can hear a lot of background noise. So let's try something in the middle and speak at my normal speaking voice and see how that sounds. Let's try something in the middle and speak at my normal speaking voice and see how that sounds. I can also, for example, you can see suppressed background noise here. My computer fan is fairly loud, so I might want to put medium on. I would not necessarily suggest high, even if you do have a dog in the background, because this can sometimes pick up your own speaking voice. And again, if you think someone is too quiet, it might just be that your volume in Zoom is too low. So you can check your speaker. That's way too loud, so we're going to leave it further down. But always check this section as well and see. Always check this section as well and see if your speaker levels perhaps are not too loud. So again, test your mic. It will record you for a couple of seconds like it's doing myself and then play it back automatically. And that is how you change your mic settings. So if you're too quiet, this bar might be too low. Also check suppress background noise. So that's it. Quick little tutorial on how to change your audio settings so that you can be better heard. If anyone needs any other Zoom tutorial information, just let me know and I'll record something like this again.